Our goal is your satisfaction. Let us show you the way.
What is an example of reparation? An example of a reparation is money paid for an item broken in a store. Compensation by a nation defeated in a war for economic losses suffered by the victor or for crimes committed against individuals, payable in money, labor, goods, etc. What are reparations used for? Reparations are the act or process of making amends for a wrong. According to the United Nations, adequate, effective and prompt reparation is intended to promote justice by redressing gross violations of international human rights law or serious violations of international humanitarian law. Who paid reparations after WW II? The Allied demands were further outlined during the Potsdam Conference. Reparations were to be directly paid to the four victor powers, France, Britain, USA and the Soviet Union. For the countries in the Soviet sphere of influence, the Soviet Union would determine its distribution. How did reparations affect Germany? Reparations ruined Germany's economy, but when Germany failed to make its January 1923 payment, French troops invaded the Ruhr. This led to hyperinflation, and the Munich Putsch. Germany was falling apart, and the Allies realized that they would have to do something. Why did Germany pay reparations? Intense negotiation resulted in the Treaty of Versailles War Guilt Clause, which identified Germany as the sole responsible party for the war and forced it to pay reparations. Germany had suspended the gold standard and financed the war by borrowing. What is reparation and compensation? At the end of a trial, the trial chamber may order a convicted person to pay compensation to the victims of the crimes of which the person was found guilty. Reparations may include monetary compensation, return of property, rehabilitation or symbolic measures such as apologies or memorials. What reparation follows? In international law, a breach of an international obligation gives rise to a duty to repair the harm caused. The obligation to make reparation follows a determination that a particular act caused, or sufficiently contributed to, the harm or damages and implies a level of wrongfulness. What is difference between reparation and restitution? Restitution is the restoring to the rightful owner what has been lost or taken away. Reparation is the restoring to good condition of something that has been damaged. Restitution and reparation have the same root, restoration, which is itself a kind of rectification or compensation. What are reparations dictionary? Reparation. Repren. Noun. The act or process of making amends an injury admitting of no reparation. Usually plural. Compensation exacted as an indemnity from a defeated nation by the victors. Especially the compensation demanded of Germany by the Treaty of Versailles after World War I. Who did Germany pay reparations to after WW I? Over the next 4 years, U.S. banks continued to lend Germany enough money to enable it to meet its reparation payments to countries such as France and the United Kingdom. These countries, in turn, used their reparation payments from Germany to service their war debts to the United States.
Take our lead. Let's help you make your mark.